Mirandus. Mirandus is a fantasy RPG aiming to give players a great share of liberty in the game. It's set in a massive world ruled by 5 player monarchs, and in-game players can set out in the wilderness alone to try their fortunes against the monsters, or join with one of the monarchs to serve as a knight in their court or set up shop, for example, in one of the 5 great cities of the realm. Player ownership of in-game assets is a central mechanic, with players being able to hold land deeds, which allow them to claim parts of the wilderness. Welcome to Virtual Real Estate. News, reviews and interviews about virtual real estate. This is not financial advice. Mirandus is part of the Gala Games ecosystem. The Gala network uses nodes to run and store its assets on the Ethereum network. Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain with smart contract functionality. Ethereum is behind the cryptocurrency ETH. Among cryptocurrencies, Ether is second for now only to Bitcoin in market cap. It works for now with the proof of work mechanism and intend to evolve to a proof of stake one. So what are the lands in Mirandus? There's 2 types of virtual real estate in Mirandus: deeds and buildings. Deeds are rights that allow the players to claim parts of the wilderness. Players can purchase deeds to different property types. They can rent them for other players and allow them to place a building on it. The total number of deeds is 1,625. The second type of virtual real estate is buildings. Buildings are places where a player can create items. Buildings can be upgraded to create better items. There's also docks to anchor ships, which are used then to discover the world. You can find the links about Mirandus and Gala Games projects in the description of the video. If you like virtual real estate, please remember to like this video and follow this channel. What's the business model behind Mirandus? What's the business model for their deeds and buildings? Deeds are mainly passive income and can be linked to the renting model. You just have to decide on a place to use your deed and then find the renters. Since it's the only way for players to place buildings somewhere and to develop economic activities and create NFTs, it can be quite a lucrative property. Keeping the rent ratio updated seems to be a good way to start keeping an eye on your investment. If you don't know about the rent ratio, please follow the link below in the description of the video to read the article about key performance ratio in virtual real estate. So these buildings are more from the active use business model. They require time invested in the game. The global economy and the law of the free market will have a strong influence over the rentability of those buildings. You can use the cap ratio to put in perspective your income and your expenses. So is investing in virtual real estate for you in Mirandus? Deeds are for you if you're a casual player. You'll need to find a good place to claim, so it will require some knowledge about the game. This investment must be managed. You may want to form some connections with other players to always rent the available space. Buildings are great for players who want to play the game and participate in the economy. What's interesting with Gala is their will to create a metaverse, the possibility to bring NFTs from one game to another, and this could really strengthen the economy as a whole. Are there any other projects like this? Yes, of course, and you can check big time the written article or the video about this game. You can find a written article about Mirandus with the same content in the link below. Thanks again and see you in the next review.